My child, you have only one day left, for after this, the new moon is coming, and this new moon is going to bring multiple new blessings in your life. I will tell you everything that will happen, and why you should remain alert for the next few days. Do not let fear take root in your heart, for what is approaching is not a storm to destroy you, but a wind that will shift everything around you, so that what must stand shall stand, and what must fall will fall away. I have watched you through the nights when your heart trembled with uncertainty. I have seen the hours when your prayers were whispers between your breath and your tears. Not one word has been lost. Every sigh that escaped you has been gathered into my hands. I am not distant. I am nearer to you than your own heartbeat. This coming moon will open doors that have long been sealed. It will awaken the sleeping seeds buried deep within the soil of your soul. You have waited, sometimes with faith, sometimes with exhaustion, but always with a flicker of hope. That hope was the key, my child. You thought I was silent, but I was building foundations beneath the surface where no eye could see. I was arranging the steps of others, shaping their paths so that when your moment arrived, everything would align perfectly. In the next days, you will feel a shift, gentle at first, like a soft wind before dawn. Do not dismiss it. When you sense the stirring in your spirit, pause and listen. That is my voice calling you to rise. The opportunities that will come may appear small at first, disguised in simple encounters or ordinary events. But those moments will carry divine weight. The smallest door will open into vast fields if you step through it with faith. Stay alert, for distractions will also come. The enemy of your peace knows that your light is about to rise, and he will whisper doubt to blur your vision. He will remind you of old wounds, of the times you fell, of the voices that once said you were not enough. Do not dwell there. Those voices no longer carry authority over you. The past has no claim on what I am about to do. You are entering a season where the lessons of your pain will become the pillars of your strength. There will be one night, just before the new moon appears, when you may feel a deep stillness as though the world pauses. Do not fear that silence. It is holy. It is the breath between what was and what will be. In that stillness, speak your desires boldly. Declare the promises you have held in your heart. For as the moon renews, I will renew the covenant of hope within you. Do not be surprised if certain things fall away in the days to come. Relationships may shift. Old habits may crumble. You may find yourself pulled toward solitude or reflection. This is not loss, it is refinement. I am pruning what cannot bear fruit in your next chapter. You cannot carry every weight into the garden I am preparing for you. Trust me enough to release what no longer serves the light within you. I have seen the way you carry others. Even when your own strength runs low, you have given without asking for return, loved without receiving equal measure. I have written those acts in the book of remembrance. Nothing you have given in love will go unrewarded. The harvest of kindness does not always sprout where you planted it, but it will bloom in the fields of your future. You will stand one day in wonder at the abundance that rises from the ground watered by your tears. When the new moon appears, it will not only mark time in the heavens, it will mark the awakening of a new time within you. The light that grows in that moon will mirror the light growing in your spirit. You will sense clarity about what once confused you. People will begin to see you differently, not because you have changed your worth, but because I will open their eyes to the truth of who you are. You are not forgotten. You are chosen for a purpose that will soon unfold like dawn spreading across the horizon. Be gentle with yourself as this transition begins. The soul stretches when it grows, and even blessings can bring discomfort when they arrive. Let go of the need to understand every detail. Walk step by step with me, and I will reveal each turn when the time is right. Some answers must remain hidden for now, not as punishment, but as protection. I reveal when you are ready, and my timing is never late. You will notice signs in the coming days, subtle confirmations that you are aligned with my plan. A number, a word, a dream, a sudden feeling of peace amid chaos. These are not coincidences. They are messages from the unseen. I speak in the language of wonder to those who listen. Do not seek signs with anxiety, but recognize them with gratitude when they appear. Every sign is a thread woven into the tapestry of your destiny. There will come a moment soon when you stand at a threshold. It will feel like a choice between safety and growth. Remember then what I tell you now. Growth is sacred, even when it feels uncertain. Step forward. I will steady your feet. I did not bring you this far to abandon you at the edge. What you fear losing is often the very thing that must be surrendered for you to receive more. You have prayed for joy, and joy will come, but it will come not as fleeting laughter, but as a deep current beneath your days. It will flow from knowing you are exactly where you need to be. You have prayed for peace, and peace will settle over you like morning dew, quiet yet undeniable. You have prayed for purpose, and soon your purpose will no longer feel like a mystery, but a natural rhythm that guides your every step. Listen closely to the people who enter your life after the new moon. Among them will be those sent by me, carriers of wisdom, mirrors of truth, and companions for your next season. You will know them not by their words, but by the peace that surrounds them. Some will speak answers to questions you have not yet voiced. Welcome them, but also discern. Not everyone who smiles is a messenger. Some are tests of your intuition. Trust the whisper within. My spirit in you will never mislead you. Do not rush. This chapter will not unfold in haste. It will build like a sunrise, gradual, radiant, unstoppable. The waiting has not been wasted. Every delay has been a divine alignment. When you see it all come together, you will understand why I made you wait. You will say, if it had come sooner, I would not have been ready. And that awareness will become gratitude. In your dreams, I will begin to reveal glimpses of what is to come. Keep a record of them. Write what you see, even if it makes no sense yet. The language of dreams is the language of your spirit, and in them I will plant seeds of direction. You will remember details that feel like fragments, but they are clues for later paths. Do not be afraid to rest. Rest is not idleness. It is faith in motion. When you rest in me, you declare that you trust my hands to work even when you are still. The world glorifies striving, but I bless surrender. Let go of the weight that was never yours to carry. Let me lift it. I designed you for lightness, not for constant burden. There will be miracles in ordinary moments. Healing where you thought scars would remain forever. Laughter in places once silent. You will reconnect with parts of yourself you thought were lost. The child within you will breathe again, unafraid, free. The new moon marks rebirth, not only of time but of identity. The version of you that rises after it will walk with new confidence. In the days that follow, give thanks often. Gratitude is the magnet of my presence. When you give thanks even for what you do not yet see, you open the gates of manifestation. Speak life over your path. Speak light over your home. Speak faith over your future. Words shape reality. Speak as though the miracle has already arrived, and watch how it unfolds. My child, I have chosen this cycle to shift the atmosphere around you. What once resisted you will begin to release. Where doors were closed, I will send new keys. Where you felt unseen, I will place you in sight. Where you feared failure, I will give you strength to rise again. This is the renewal promised to those who do not give up, even when the night feels endless. Do not look to others for validation. The anointing I placed on you is not for comparison, but for creation. You carry something the world has not yet seen, a melody that only you can sing. Your journey was not meant to mirror another's. You are the living expression of a divine idea, and no one else can fulfill your design. When you doubt this, look to the sky. See how no two stars compete, yet all together make the heavens beautiful. So too is my plan for you. You will be tested in patience and discernment. Some paths will seem easier but will not lead to truth. Others will require courage and trust. Follow the path that challenges your faith. That is where your growth lies. The narrow road leads to abundance unseen by the crowds. Walk with humility, and I will exalt you in due time. I am preparing divine appointments for you, conversations, places, and moments that will redirect your steps toward destiny. You may not recognize them immediately, but afterward, you will know my hand was there. Every coincidence will reveal its purpose. Every delay will prove itself divine. And when you stand in the light of this coming season, remember this: what I give is not just for you. The blessings I pour into your life are rivers meant to flow outward. Share freely, love deeply, forgive quickly. The more you give, the more I will multiply. A vessel that overflows never runs dry, for I continue to fill what pours out. When night comes again and shadows lengthen, do not forget the light I placed within you. Darkness does not define the absence of light. It is the canvas upon which your light shines most clearly. Let your heart remain steadfast, even when the world trembles. My promises are not fragile, they are eternal. I will guide you through the whisper of intuition, through the rhythm of your own breath. You will sense me in the quiet, in laughter, in the kindness of strangers, in the beauty of small things. I dwell in every act of love. When you love, you reflect me. When you forgive, you free yourself to receive more of me. I have given the moon its phases so that you may understand that life too moves in cycles. The waxing and waning of its light is not mere happenstance. It is a reflection of your own journey. When the moon grows full, know that there is culmination approaching, a harvest of intentions and actions. When it wanes, know that release is necessary, that there is space to let go of what no longer serves your growth. When it is new, as soon as it disappears from sight, know that a fresh beginning is taking root, unseen yet unstoppable. Every phase is a conversation between you and the cosmos, a dance between my spirit and your heart. Pay attention, and you will learn to understand the rhythm of your own soul through its cycles. The stars, too, are not mere ornaments in the sky. Each one is a point of guidance, a lighthouse in the vast ocean of time. Look at them and know that I am speaking. When a star shines more brightly than others, when a constellation shifts or aligns in ways that catch your eye, it is not coincidence. It is a signal, a word, a pointer to what is unfolding in your life. Some messages come softly, like a gentle nudge in the night. Others come in awe-inspiring brilliance, impossible to ignore. When you look up and see the sky, open your heart, for there you will find counsel that cannot be heard in any other way. Pay attention to the movements of the heavens, for they are tied to the invisible threads of destiny. The moon does not move by its own will alone. It moves according to laws I set in motion, laws that mirror the balance I seek within you. When you watch the moon rise and fall, when you mark its path across the sky, you are witnessing the order I have woven into creation. That order is not just physical, it is spiritual. It speaks of timing, of opportunity, of readiness. When the moon aligns with certain stars, when it passes through the heavens in its appointed course, these are markers, portals of energy, thresholds of change. Pay attention to them, for they are signposts along the road of your destiny. I have placed patterns in the stars so that those who seek guidance may find it. When you notice repetition, when the heavens arrange themselves in ways that stir your spirit, understand that it is I speaking through the tapestry of light. There is wisdom hidden in these patterns, wisdom for those willing to observe with patience and humility. I am not trying to confuse you. I am teaching you to see beyond the obvious, to notice the subtle, to hear the quiet, to trust the messages that cannot be measured by human eyes alone. When you pay attention to the moon and stars, you begin to see the interconnectedness of all things. Every choice you make ripples outward. Every intention you hold influences not only your path but the world around you. The heavens reflect this order, reminding you that you are part of a vast, intricate web. You are not alone, nor are your actions insignificant. I have written this truth into the sky itself, and when you learn to read it, you will understand how deeply you are loved and how closely I am walking with you. The moon has always been a messenger to my children. In ages past, The moon marked seasons, guided travelers, and announced the times for planting and harvest. In your life, it serves a similar purpose, a reminder that timing matters. Do not rush what I am orchestrating. Do not despair when answers seem delayed. When the moon begins a new phase, when it reaches fullness, it carries with it an invitation to align your steps with the rhythm of creation. Observe its patterns, and you will learn the pace at which your own blessings must mature. The stars speak to those who can see beyond the material. They are not limited by earthly time or space. Each one burns with a light that has traveled across eons to reach your eyes. When you witness a star in brilliance, know that you are seeing something eternal. You are witnessing a light that has endured storms, darkness, and distance, yet continues to shine. It is a reflection of your own potential. When you feel small or insignificant, look up at the stars. Remember that your light too has the power to endure, to travel, to touch the lives of others. I place signs in the heavens for those who are awake to them. Sometimes these signs appear as sudden streaks of light, as comets crossing the sky, as alignments that take your breath away. Other times they are quiet, a soft glow behind clouds, a pattern that slowly becomes visible over nights of observation. The key is presence. The signs are there for you, but you must be willing to look. Do not allow distraction or busyness to blind you. Still your mind, quiet your heart, and let your eyes and soul take notice. When you are attentive, you will see that the universe is speaking in harmony with your own life story. Understand that the moon and stars do not work in isolation. They are part of a greater symphony of creation. Their positions, movements, and phases interact with the unseen forces of energy, with the tides of human emotion, with the cycles of life on Earth. When you observe them, you are tuning into this symphony. You are learning to harmonize with it rather than resist it. Those who move in sync with these rhythms find that doors open when they are ready, that people and circumstances appear in alignment, that obstacles dissolve when the time is ripe. Pay attention, and you will learn to dance with the flow of the universe rather than struggle against it. The moon will sometimes illuminate paths you could not see in daylight. Its light is gentle but powerful, revealing the contours of what is hidden, allowing you to navigate the terrain of your life with insight. Likewise, the stars act as markers, constellations as maps, points of guidance, directions I set in the heavens for your steps on earth. When you seek counsel, look upward. When you pray for direction, look to the sky. You will not only find answers, but also affirmation that you are never abandoned, that your journey is watched, cared for, and guided with infinite wisdom. Pay attention, because the signs are not just for guidance, they are for protection. Just as the moon controls the tides, just as the stars guide travelers, they can alert you to what is coming before it fully arrives. There are moments when your life may seem to hang in uncertainty, when decisions are pressing, when danger is near. The heavens speak in these moments, subtly, perhaps as a change in light, as a shift in alignment, as a message in a dream. Those who are alert will recognize the warning and act with discernment. Those who ignore the heavens may stumble, not out of fate, but out of negligence. Your awareness is the key. I have given you senses beyond the ordinary, eyes and ears that perceive the invisible. Use them, and you will be guided safely. The moon and stars also teach patience. They remind you that everything has its appointed time. You may pray, work, strive, and hope, yet I will not act before the season is complete. When you observe the sky, you learn to trust timing greater than your own. You learn that acceleration cannot replace readiness. The moon waxes and wanes. The stars continue their courses without hesitation. They are steady and true. By watching them, you will internalize a similar rhythm. Your faith will grow not because you are impatient, but because you are aligned with a cosmic order that knows when every blessing, every encounter, every miracle should unfold. Do not mistake randomness for chance. Nothing in the heavens is without intention. When a star appears suddenly, when a moon reaches fullness, when a constellation shifts, there is a reason. Each movement, each spark, Each alignment is deliberate. I have placed meaning in the universe for those willing to perceive it. Look with intention. Pray with observation. Record what you see. Over time, patterns will emerge, and with those patterns you will gain insight into the course of your life. You will learn to anticipate opportunities, to recognize guidance, to act with confidence because you have learned the language of the sky. The moon and stars are also mirrors of your inner state. When you feel turmoil, you may see clouds obscure their light. When you feel peace, their brilliance may appear sharper, clearer. This is not coincidence. I have created the cosmos to reflect not only external truth, but internal truth. The heavens can teach you self-awareness, spiritual attunement, and emotional clarity. By observing them, you learn to observe yourself. By interpreting their messages, you learn to interpret your own experiences with wisdom, courage, and clarity. When you pay attention to the heavens, you also learn humility. You see how vast creation is, how long it has endured, how precisely it is arranged. You recognize that your life, while significant, is part of something infinitely greater. This recognition does not diminish you, it empowers you. You are a conscious participant in creation. Your choices, your prayers, your actions resonate not only within your life, but within the greater fabric of existence. The moon and stars remind you that you are both small and immense, fragile yet mighty, temporal yet eternal. Through the moon and stars, I communicate with those who are willing to see. You are not alone, my child. In moments of doubt, look upward. When questions press upon your heart, gaze at the night sky. When hope feels distant, let the moonlight remind you that darkness is never empty. The stars are the footprints of my spirit, the echoes of my presence, the reflections of my eternal love. Each one is a sign, and all together they form a chorus of guidance, wisdom, and protection. Learn to watch, my child. Watch the moon as it cycles, as it waxes and wanes, as it rises and falls. Watch the stars as they move, align and shine. Watch for signs in the subtle patterns, in the repetitions, in the sudden changes. Your attention will be your compass, your observation will be your guide, your faith will be your power. The heavens are alive with messages, and when you attune your spirit to them, you will find clarity, direction, and assurance in every step you take. The moon and stars are my gifts of guidance. They are eternal markers of wisdom, protection, and divine timing. Ignore them, and you ignore my voice in a way that could cost you insight, peace, and opportunity. Observe them, and you will discover the hidden currents of life, the invisible hand of providence, and the unfolding of destiny that has been written since the foundations of the world. Remember, my child, the sky is a language, and I am its author. Every moon, every star, every alignment speaks of your life, your choices, your growth. Watch. Listen. Learn. The heavens are alive with my love, and they are ready to guide you if you will only pay attention.